Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm going to give you all what you need to know about the all-new Disney Magic Key that is replacing the old annual pass program here at the Disneyland Resort. So, without further ado, how about you and I dive right in. Yeah, let's dive into all the details. You know, I figure a great place to talk about all the details is right here at the Disneyland Resort. This is the day it's happening, and I figure, yeah, you know, let's talk about this on property. Yeah, so the all-new pass program is called Magic Key, and it's for the Disneyland Resort only. No details have been revealed for anything at Walt Disney World right now, but I'm sure as we progress through the year, Disney will make some announcements on the Walt Disney World front, but this is just for the Disneyland Resort, so Disneyland Park and California Adventure Park. Now, the first thing on your mind will probably be pricing and when it's available. Well, it's going to be available starting August 25th. You'll be able to purchase this all-new Magic Key, and there are different tiers to this system, very similar to the old annual pass program that was available here at the Disneyland Resort. Now, I'm just reading this as it's breaking, but there are 4 keys available to purchase. So I think we had like 4 or 5 options, the annual pass program, but now with keys, 4 options for keys. The highest tier being Dream Key, second to highest Believe, third Enchant, and the last one, Imagine. They all range in different pricing and they all have different levels of perks. Now with these 4 keys, they all, again, range in different pricing. So starting off with the most expensive, Dream Key, is at $13.99. Believe Key, which is the second most expensive, is $9.49. The Enchant Key, $6.49, and the Imagine Key is $3.99. Now a really cool option that they're bringing back is the monthly payments. You can make monthly payments on all 4 of these options, but the catch is they're only for California residents. So if you're not a California resident, you're gonna have to pay up front for each of the different keys. But if you live here in California, they give you that option to make a monthly payment. Now there's a little catch when it comes to the 4 keys. One of them, which is the lowest tier key, the Imagine Key, is only available for Southern California residents. The other 3 keys are available for those that want to obviously upgrade or don't live here in Southern California. Now these new annual passes or these new Magic Keys will have some reservation restrictions to them because the reservation system here at the Disneyland Resort, and I'm sure at Walt Disney World, is not going away anytime soon. So with the bottom key, you'll get 2 reservations at a time. The second will be 4 reservations at a time. The third, 6 reservations, and then the top tier also 6 reservations at a time. So you make your reservation for the park, and once you use a reservation and that's all done, then you get that reservation back. Does that make sense? So if I have 6 reservations made in the month and I use one of them, I'll get that one back once I'm done with the day. So you just constantly keep having those 6 reservations, or 4 reservations, or 2 reservations, but you have to use a reservation in order to get one back. Now, a question you might have is, well, what happens if I don't show up to my reservation that I've made on one of my key passes? Well, if you don't show up to one of your reservations, they will ding you, and you'll be dinged for 90 days. You won't be able to make a reservation for up to 90 days, which is pretty intense. So if you're making a park reservation, you have to show up to that reservation. It's very similar to what they used to do on the Flex Pass. If you didn't show up to your reservations for Flex Pass, they gave you a little bit of a ding there. So again, if you don't show up to a reservation on any of your tiers, whether it be the most expensive tier or the least expensive tier, you will get penalized up to 90 days for not showing up. Now when it comes to parking, the 2 bottom keys do not have parking included with that purchase. The Believe Key, which is the second most expensive, starting at $949, gets you 50% off of theme park parking. The only pass that has the parking is the Dream Key, and that is $13.99, and you get the free parking, like I said, at the any of the parking locations here at the Disneyland Resort. Believe Key, 50% off, and the Enchant Key and Imagine Key do not include the parking or get a discount on theme park parking. You have to pay full price when you get here. Now when it comes to discounts on food and merchandise, 3 of the keys receive 10% off merchandise and food, which are the 3 below the most expensive key. And then the most expensive key, which is the Dream Key, will get 20% off merchandise and 15% off food around the parks. Now when it comes to blockout dates, the only key that does not have the blockout dates is the highest tier Dream Key. That's 365 days throughout the year. The other keys, the other 3 keys, do have blockout dates, so do keep that in mind. The calendars are available online, so you can check those out. And yeah, if you don't plan on coming a specific time of the year, it might be better to buy one of the cheaper keys instead of the most expensive. Now, before we round it out, I just wanted to point out that the second most expensive key, which is the Believe Key, is actually not that bad of a deal for when it concerns blockout dates. The only blockout dates are some Saturdays and Sundays, and then the last 2 weeks of December, which is very similar to the Signature Pass that Disneyland used to have prior to everything closing. It's not a bad deal for under $1,000, and if you don't want to go on the weekends, which by the way, coming to Disneyland on the weekends, it's going to be crowded. There's going to be a lot of people here, and especially during the last couple weekends of the holiday season, it's going to be packed. So if you don't plan on coming to those times anyway, the second to the highest key might be a really great option for you, considering you can also make monthly payments on it if you're a SoCal resident. California resident, my mistake. Yeah, if you're a California resident, you're going to be able to make monthly payments, but if you are out of state, you cannot make monthly payments. You got to pay up front. Now, when it comes to park hopping, you still do it just like how you would purchase a normal ticket to park hop here at the Disneyland Resort. At 1 p.m. you'll be able to enter the other parks, so you can't bounce back and forth throughout the day like you used to on the old pass program. So there's still some restrictions there, and that's because of the reservation system that's in place right now and is going to be in place for the foreseeable future. And if you want to park hop, what you first do is log on to your account, select the park that you first want to visit, and then the second park. So when you come to the park to enjoy the day, you have to visit the park you selected first, the very start of your day. You can't, say you book Disneyland first, you have to start out at Disneyland. You can't start out at California Adventure. You have to start out at Disneyland. And vice versa, if you select California Adventure as your first park, you have to go to California Adventure. And you can't go to the other park until 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, just to summarize and wrap things up here on the new Magic Key program that's replacing the old Annual Pass program, there are 4 different keys, all ranging in price and perks. We got the Dream Key, Believe Key, Enchant Key, and the Imagine Key, which again is only available for Southern California residents. You can make monthly payments on all the different keys. If you are a California resident, you have to pay up front, obviously, if you are an out-of-stater or someone who lives outside the country as well. Each of them, like I said, have different perks. All 3 of the keys, besides the most expensive one, have 10% off food and merchandise. The most expensive one, you get 20% off merchandise and 15% off food. 3 of the keys do not have parking included. One of the keys, which is the second to most expensive key, you get 50% off your theme park parking, and the more expensive Dream Key, you get free parking here at the Disneyland Resort. You can find all this information and more on the Disneyland Resort website, as well as, remember, these go on sale August 25th, no earlier than 10 a.m. So get ready, be prepared to wait, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people wanting to purchase these all-new Magic Keys that are going to be available, again, August 25th. Well, that's going to do it for today's video from the Disneyland Resort, covering the new Magic Key program that's replacing the old Annual Pass program here. I hope this helped out in your purchase. I hope this helped out with some decision making. And again, visit the website, visit Disneyland.com for all of the information when it comes to all 4 of the keys available. Again, this is only for Disneyland Resort. They don't have anything available yet for Walt Disney World, but be on the lookout. I'm sure we're gonna see some new things for Walt Disney World very, very soon. But if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love theme park content, not only from just Disneyland Resort, but from all over, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you stay up to date on every time I post new videos. I have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description, as well as a huge thank you to my Buy Me a Coffee supporters. You guys are absolutely amazing and you help out with the videos tremendously. Other than that though, hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.